I use this one tool to get 100% delivery rate on all of my emails. And mind you, I'm not doing one or two a day. I'm sending thousands of email per week, and I still get a good open rate and a good delivery rate. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it and my story on how I discovered this method. Personally, when I thought of email, I thought it was really, really overrated. And it was something that old people use to reach out to other old people. So personally, I wasn't really fond of email as I've never really used it to do marketing before. I only use it for school, and that's pretty much it. Still, I decided to give email a try because it's still one outreach method and it doesn't hurt to get more co-outreach out there. So on Go High Level, there's a automation function where you can create an email automations. So I built the scripts, I built the follow-up, I built the nurture sequence, and basically anything that you can do with Go High Level. And just as I thought, email didn't go as well as planned. I mean, it didn't run well. Most of my email went into spam folder, promotion source folder, and it never really got into the primary inbox. And even worse than that, my email domain got marked as spam, so I can't send invites to other people where they can book a call. And as a test, I did around 50 to 100 email a day to just get something going and just trying to warm up the system before. And if anything happened during these tests, I can improve it and make the Go High Level system better. And just as I thought, email didn't go as well as planned. I mean, it didn't run well. Most of my email went into spam folder, promotion source folder, and it never really got into the primary inbox. And worse than that, my email domain got marked as spam. So basically, all of my email went into the spam folder. This is basically the death trap of all emails. So I decided to give up on email and focus on SMS because at the time that was working better. In my mind, email was a lost cause. So I was just trying to look for other automations. I went on AppSumo and trying to find deals on other automations that could potentially help my business. But I found a couple of email automations that I decided to test out. The first one I tested out was Omni.us. The downside of using that tool is that it's not as well equipped with feature where you can send multiple variables and stuff so your email can be personalized. So now I just use that tool to warm up my emails, and I continue to look for other tools that could potentially use these warm email. That was when I come across Mistrika. I was referred by a friend when I was talking to him, and he mentioned how good this tool is. So I tried Mistrika, and luckily at the time it was on AppSumo and it was on for quite cheap. So I bought a couple of credits and tried it myself. Basically, Mistrika is a one-up from Omni.us. It has the same email warm-up feature that Omni.us has. So if you go into here, you can bulk load your email and it will automatically warm up these email. So as you can see right here, all of these emails are going into the other person inbox 100% of the time. And right now I have around 17 active emails that I can use. So using these email, you can create a campaign where it basically send out email automatically for you based on a set time. Right now I have one campaign running and it's doing a total of 2,600 leads and it send about 200 a day. and the response rate for this is 4.6% response rate. And there are other campaigns I've tested before that yield me high result. For example, this one right here, it yield me a 13.8% reply rate. And so far, I was able to keep it below the 10% bounce rate. One great thing when you use this tool is the analytic. And on this analytic, it can tell you how much you're sending per day. As you can see, I'm doing around 200 a day. And on these, you can check out the split test you're running and see the response rate on which split test, which then you can further modify your email so it will yield better response. However, when I'm doing Mystica, there are a couple of problems that I run in. One is the account input. So basically, you have to create your own emails and put it into here. And as you know, one phone number can only create 5 emails. In the past, I've tried to buy off of a vendor where they create about 100 emails for like $80. And out of those emails, none of them stay. As you can see, a lot of them have gotten deactivated. I've input a total of around 200 emails into here, and only 16 emails come out okay to use. So what I recommend for you to do when you try this out is use your personal emails as well as max out your phone number and just send from 5 emails. From there, you can buy a domain later on and put your email into those. So basically, once you have your email input into here, and you should let this warm up for at least a month before you try doing it on a cold email. So once those email warm up, you go to create campaign, name the campaign, or just name it my test. You can input the value of it depending on how much you think an email lead would cost or how much an email lead would bring you. But personally, it doesn't really matter. And you can pick the target niches as a label for these email. For example, if you're doing for multiple customer and they're in different industry, you can label these so later you can go in and track it better. So as a test, I'm just going to do art. And you can do the locations. So the email campaign will run the email on that time that you set on the target location. So in this case, I'm just going to use the US. Basically, that's it. You click create. Oh, it need to be values greater than 1. I'm just going to do 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna create. So basically in here, you can just add steps and you write the email out using different variables like first name, last names, and wherever. And then here, you can add your prospect. So you would have like a CSV file where you could input into this. So let me just show you one of my campaign. So let me just try the one that's running right now. So I'm gonna show you the script of what I use to run on my email. So basically, the script that I tested over multiple emails and I found this one is working the best is that you has the subject line as hey, first name, are you open to a partnership? And then in the body, you can say, hey, first name, and then something that kind of boosts the ego of your industry. So, for example, I do business broker, and they take pride in closing a seller. So, or if you do something like a financial advisor, they take pride in helping person secure a loan. So basically, you go into here and you type in the body, and this is what my body said. As hey, first name, an ego booster. After the ego booster, you can personalize it by putting their company name in the message. So for example, here I heard you close 9% of your seller in your company. It just kind of showed them that you have done the research on them and you have taken time to learn what company they're from. And basically, this script is a partnership angle. So I would approach it like this. So I just want to see if you are open to a simple partnership. I got a system to consistently get business owner on a consultant call. On this part, you kind of appeal to what they want. So if you were doing different niches, for example, ice cream shop, then you would do, I got a system to consistently get client who want ice cream to go to your shop. And then you can continue to clarify it more and what type of client you have. So here I said these owners are interested in selling their business and I just want to see if you could take on more client. And here another ego booster. Just have these lead and I don't know where to send them, so I thought I'd reach out to the best in the biz. Let me know if you're interested and we can chat later this week. So I mean you can turn this into an SMS, but right now I'm doing email, and personally I've gotten quite the response from using this script. So for prospect, once you input the email, it should look something like this. And you can add more onto it by just uploading more CSV file. And for the setting, I just use all the account that I have, but you can have the option to only use 3 or 4 email. And you can set the campaign daily sending limit. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the email campaign. You hit save and activate it at the time that you want to have it sent. That's pretty much it for Mishka email campaign. And personally, I found this is the best tool to use to send email because I've been consistently getting to people primary inbox without being marked as spam. And if you want me to set up a system for you where you can get 5 to 10 clients a month automatically, then you can book a call with me below or check out my free course. Other than that, later.